Okay, this is Mac 124 on Tuesday, January 20th. What did we learn today? Well, the name of the game today was to do a startup on the machine and to get through a setup. I didn't make it all the way through to the end of the setup. I just got through to the Edge Finder part, but I handed out a document for you guys to do a setup of 5 tools and to record the amount of time that it took. That was the main thing that we went over today. We reviewed page 41 in your Haas programming manual and went over again this stuff over here about about how to program I and J. All right, we had a straight line movement to this place, and then we programmed this line of code. GO2, X and Y endpoint, I and J vectors to the swing point from the start point. So what do I mean by that? This is where the arc starts. This is where it finishes. X and Y go here for where the finish point is. I and J are derived from the starting point, and the vector is to where the swing point is. In this case, there was a 1 inch in Y travel negative to the start point. So we programmed in a J -1. X did not move. So those are the 3 things when you go to programming this move, is you have to worry about the start point, the end point, and the swing point. I and J are the vector, or the distance and the direction to the swing point. Then I went over the canned cycles again. They're on page 70 something in your book, G82 and G83. I went through the line of code to show you how we programmed that. R is the retract plane, and Q is the amount of distance that the drill is going to bite away from the part, or feed into the part for every cycle. After you program the G82 line one time, all you have to do is put the other places afterwards that you want the cycle to be finished at. Okay, then I went out in the shop and I did a setup from absolutely nothing. The machine was turned off, the vise was off the machine. I showed everybody how I like to stone the table and the vise, because those are the datums. Those establish the datums on the part. If those things are not correct, then your part cannot come out correct. So we stoned the table, we stoned the back of the vise, we put it on there, we lined it up, we put our part in, and then I started figuring out, showing you how to set 0 in the middle of that part. And that's what we covered today. If you missed it, please get with one of the other students on the setup stuff. You can plan this Thursday about doing that mill setup drill all by yourself. Thank you.